Jacksonville State Soccer is about to embark on the longest road trip of the season. They'll play Friday up at Eastern Illinois, a Friday afternoon contest there at 3 o'clock, and then Sunday afternoon wrapping up that road trip at Southern Illinois, Edwardsville. Before we get to that nice bus ride, Friday night, Belmont, not so good there, but you came back Sunday, had chances, just couldn't find the net. Tennessee Tech, and nothing draw in that one.
Yeah, it was disappointing on Friday night. We didn't come out with the right attitude on Friday, which was disappointing because the first time all season that I felt that we prepared ourselves poorly. So yeah, it was a rough night. We had a long chat after the game as a team, and I was very impressed with the way we came out on Sunday. Probably one of our better performances, and we created a lot of chances, as you said. The ball just wouldn't drop for us. I mean, I really felt like we deserved to get the win on Sunday.
Now, you're heading to Eastern Illinois Friday. They're on top of the league. I think, 5-1 in the league right now. All 5 of their wins have been in league play. Did they have a very tough out-of-conference schedule?
I think they prepared themselves well for sure. But we're confident. It's surprising the girls. We had a good week of practice again. The girls know that we're playing good soccer, and they know that we're having an issue in the final third, and we keep working on it. So they, again, good attitudes, and I was very impressed with our practice session yesterday again.
Anything different from Eastern Illinois? Will they be more physical or more finesse than anybody you've seen this year?
I think the big thing that's standing out to me about the league is it is very physical, so I expect that these guys will be as well. And then on Sunday, I think that they play a slightly different system than most of the other schools do, so that will present a different set of problems for us.
SIUE is who you play on Sunday. I think they're tied for third in the league going in right now. So probably your toughest road trip when you just look at the standings.
It will be, and the fact that we're as late on in the season and we have been struggling, but it's a good opportunity for us to prove ourselves and maybe let everybody know that we are close.
You mentioned the final third. Have you tinkered or tweaked your lineup a little bit there?
But yeah, I mean, we've tried different people in different spots, and we've worked consistently, with our entry play into the final third in practice. Worked a lot on crossing and finishing. Worked a lot on finishing outside the box. So we've certainly put in the effort to try and improve that. We had, as we say, we had more success on Sunday than we've had throughout the course of the year of getting in behind and creating good opportunities. So we hope that can continue this week.
Hard to believe it's the final road trip of the year this week.
It's flown by.
What, 4 games left? That's it. The 2 this weekend and the following weekend.
Last road trip, and then we're home the final weekend. So.
We're going to talk to Kristen Hoo following this interview. Talk a little bit about her and the transfer here and what she brings to your club.
Kristen's done a great job. It took her the first part of the season to get her feet wet, but she's been playing very, very well in the last few weeks. Powerful, strong kid, good turn of pace. So she's a real threat to get in behind and cause problems. I feel that she's one of those players who's just going to keep getting better and better. I think she started soccer quite late on, if in the off season we need to clean her up technically a little bit, and I think that she's going to be a real force in the league down the road here.
Thank you, sir. Good luck on the trip.
Appreciate it.
Coach Neil Macdonald and the ladies' longest road trip of the season coming up at Eastern Illinois Friday, Southern Illinois, Edwardsville Sunday. Keep up with all the action on JSU Gamecocksports.com. Jacksonville State Soccer embarking on their final road trip of the season, heading to Eastern Illinois and Southern Illinois, Edwardsville. Kristen Hoo, member of the Jacksonville State Soccer team, visits with us. Another one of the Gamecocks who's a native of Canada, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Started your career in West Virginia Wesleyan. How did you end up there, and then from there to Jacksonville State?
Originally, I did kind of the recruiting myself. I found the school. They contacted my coach from back home, and I went and visited and decided that that's where I wanted to go. And then when I got there, it was a very small school in a small place, and obviously being from a big city, I wasn't very comfortable with that and adapting to it. So
I can imagine anything in West Virginia would be a whole lot different than Toronto. How did you end up then coming to Jacksonville State?
When I realized that I didn't want to stay at Wesleyan, I contacted my coach from back home, who is very good friends with Coach Neil. and I said I'm looking for a new school that's bigger and better opportunities, and pretty much gave me Coach Neil's email, and that's how I started.
They were Division II, this Division I. Did you want to play? Was that another factor that you wanted to move to play at a higher level?
Yeah, I wanted to play at a higher level. I wanted the training to be harder, and I just wanted to improve myself at a higher level, pretty much.
I got to ask this question. What's the difference in Toronto and Jacksonville, Alabama?
There's a lot more people and a lot more buildings and a whole lot of non-country music. So getting used to that. So.
What about the summer? Wasn't as bad, but did it take you time to adjust to the heat and the humidity?
When I started off, it was very hard for me to play or pretty much just get used to the whole heat thing. Obviously, being from Canada and not being used to the humidity, and I'm asthmatic, so that also played a factor. But it took about a week, and just was a lot better. I could deal with the heat. So.
Now, Coach Macdonald says you were actually a little bit late getting into soccer. Is that right?
I didn't start playing soccer until I was in grade 11. Originally, I did play rugby, and I ended up getting injured in my high school year, in my high school season, grade 10. And then my parents said, "You're not playing rugby anymore." And then my dad said, "You can play soccer." So, okay, I'll play soccer.
So rugby.
Yeah.
Was this just a female team, or was it a co-ed rugby team?
Oh no, there was a female team in my high school, and I wanted to pursue it in university. Unfortunately, that didn't happen, so I turned to soccer.
Probably a wise move since you came to the United States.
Yeah.
This season, things have started good. Conference play hadn't been that good. Has it been tough trying to fight your way and battle through this?
Yeah, it's been tough. I mean, definitely being just positive through the whole thing and just completely keep going and keep trying to win those games and keep trying to put a ball in the back of the net. And just those are just our main struggles right now.
We've been so close. If something good would happen, I think the floodgates would probably open then.
They definitely would, but we're keeping our heads up and we keep trying really hard.
And you've just come back, you went to a school locally representing the athletic department and soccer in particular. Talk about your visit to Alexandria.
It was a lot of fun. The kids had a lot of questions for me and Jess, and we really enjoyed it. And it's a great experience. They had just read a book on Mia Hamm, and they wanted to talk to real life soccer players, and they had all the questions like, how often do you play? Do you love soccer? What's your schedule like? And they asked if Jess and I were related, so there was some interesting questions and things.
Nice.
They had a lot of questions.
Welcome to Jacksonville State. Good luck on the road trip.
Thank you.
Kristen and the Jacksonville State soccer team, final road trip of the season. They play at Eastern Illinois Friday afternoon at 3, and then Sunday afternoon at 1 o'clock in Southern Illinois, Edwardsville. Follow all the action at JSU Gamecocks Sports.com.